Welcome back, all of you. We have two back-to-back panel sessions coming up. One is on growth opportunities for MSMEs and the legal framework, after which we have an interesting session for women leaders and entrepreneurs. So please do stay with us. On this panel, we have Mr. Neeraj Srivatsava, who is the Deputy General Manager of SIDBI. We have Mr. Vinod Tiwari, who is the Director. He's the Regional Mentor of Change Gujarat at Niti Aayog. We have Mr. Siddhartha Shah. He is the founder, partner, and advocate, and a senior counsel for the Government of India. We have Mr. Vishal Gunani, who is the founder of Magic Building Solutions. And we have Mr. Shailesh Srivastava, who is the business head of Big FM. Lastly, we have the moderator for today's panel discussion, who is a very popular and famous face to the startup ecosystem of Ahmedabad and who is spreading wings all over India and internationally, Mr. Jatin Chaudhary. He calls himself a salesman. So I'm going to call him the co-founder and salesman of eChai Network. Jatin has actually built this like an empire now, and it's a friendly global startup network that he hosts, in which he engages startup meetings and enables founders to make one-on-one video calls with other founders. eChai Network, which is founded by him, started 11 years back in Ahmedabad, and it has grown immensely. And I have been witness to it, so we can vouch for it. It is now present in 20 plus global startup cities spread across 13 countries, with key partners like Draper Startup House, based in Southeast Asia, Toronto Business Development Center, based in Canada, uh, IN5, based in UAE, RMIT in Australia, Nanyang Business School in Singapore, CIIE based at IIM Ahmedabad, and WeWork, which is present in 9 countries. Jatin, you truly are a global citizen now. Over to you.
Yes, and very much in Ahmedabad. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, Panivel, for the lovely introduction. And Siddharth Bhai has just also joined in. So we got almost 10 minutes late, but we want to finish on time. So Panivel, how much time we have? Like 2:45, 2:50?
I guess, yeah, up to 2:45.
Okay, so we'll try to finish on time. So one of the big thing I'm trying to be proponent of is to starting things on time and finishing on time. So we will finish on time. And
Sure.
thank you so much, all the fantastic panelists, for taking your time. It takes 1 hour for the panel, but you'll have to prepare and invest 1 or 2 hours more to set yourself up for this panel. So really appreciate you, confirming your presence and investing your time for this. We'll have a couple of kinds of audiences: people who are right now live with us, who are watching this conversation on Airmate, and this is getting recorded. So we'll have not many people who will watch on YouTube or any of the social media platforms. Uh, and the primary audience would be around MSMEs and the startups. Now there is the definition is getting merged. A startup or MSME. So we'll not get into exact title, but they will be watching this conversation also. So the broader topic for our panel discussion is growth opportunities for MSMEs and the legal framework. These two topics are in a way, big on their own. We could have a separate discussion, but we'll try to cover both the aspects. And one of the things we want to do is to engage our participants. So there are some people who will be asking us questions, which we will take later on. But one other thing I really we want to do is to finish on time. So all the panelists, I'll request you, whatever you will answer, try to answer in 2-3 minutes, so that then we can have more questions. And one other thing we typically do at these panels is towards the end part of the discussion, we have panelists ask questions to each other. We want to know what knowledge people will want to ask each other. So I'll ask you to ask question to any one of you. So that it does two things. It tells us that whether you are listening to some other panelist or not, and also know what kind of queries you have. Because sometimes what happens, startups will have very basic queries, right? But we want to know what queries. So idea is in the next 35-40 minutes, we'll cover a good ground of various perspectives, and we'll have further discussions on social media or on Vyapar Jagat platform once we publish this information. With this, so the format we will follow is that I'll have each of you. I'll briefly announce your names, and you spend 2-3 minutes giving brief introduction about your work and your inputs or your thoughts on this broader topic, growth opportunities for MSMEs. You can share about your own anecdotes also, or very specific point that you strongly believe on. So, for example, with Shailesh, I had a discussion, and he strongly believed about the communication part or for MSMEs is important. So you can pick that up. You can share your own anecdote, your experiences, or anything that you believe. And once that gets over, we will get to the specific questions for all of you. And with this, thank you so much, everyone. If this was a physical event, I would have asked everybody to clap together. So it creates a good energy for everybody. So, okay, so you can see all as panelists. So we are clapping together. But all the participants, probably on Airmate, you'll get some options. You can show some emojis, or you can at least mention in the comments that, okay, you're listening us. So we know that, okay, there are some emojis we could see. So thank you so much for that. So we'll start with Neeraj ji is from SIDBI. Neeraj ji, like 2-3 minutes, just brief about you and your opening remarks about this broader topic. You'll have to unmute yourself, Neeraj ji.
Thank you, Jatin bhai, for all those starting words. Just for the sake of the participants and the panelists, I am Neeraj Srivastava. I work for SIDBI, that is the Small Industries Development Bank of India. It's an all-India financial institution working specifically for the MSMEs, that is the micro, small and medium enterprises. That is the, you can say, the defined niche for us under the Act of Parliament. So, हम उस पूरे इकोसिस्टम के लिए, MSME इकोसिस्टम के लिए कार्य करते हैं और उसको कैसे बढ़ाया जा सके, कैसे अच्छा बनाया जा सके, उस पे कार्य करते हैं. जैसे उदाहरण के स्वरूप में जस्ट एक मिनट लेते हुए आपको बताऊं, जैसे बंधन बैंक अभी 2015 से यूनिवर्सल बैंक बना. उसके अगर हिस्ट्री में आप जाएंगे तो बंधन बैंक यूज टू बी अ MFI, माइक्रो फाइनेंस इंस्टीट्यूशन था. तो उनकी यात्रा शुरू से जो हुई है, आई होप हिंदी इज ओके, आई एम फ्लुएंट इन हिंदी इंग्लिश, गुजराती नहीं आती, उसके लिए क्षमा.
Sir, बिल्कुल mix up both, कोई भी चलेगा.
So Bandhan has started like a small society working for the bottom of the pyramid, जिसे बोलते हैं माइक्रो फाइनेंस के क्षेत्र में था उनका. तो वहां से जो रिश्ता जुड़ा और जो नर्चरिंग और हैंड होल्डिंग सिडबी ने दी, तो अंततः आज की तारीख में, ये मैं सन 99-2000 के अराउंड की बता रहा हूँ, जब वो एक सोसाइटी के रूप में थे, और फाइनली आज आप देखें 2015, अगस्त 2015 से वो एक यूनिवर्सल बैंक बन गया है. तो ऐसे बहुत से उदाहरण हैं, जैसे ड्यूरिंग द कोर्स ऑफ द डिस्कशंस बात आएगी तो मैं आप लोग से शेयर करता रहूंगा. आई थिंक आई हैव ऑलरेडी एक्सीडेड माय 2 minutes, सो थैंक यू सो मच.
आपने सर बहुत सही चीज बताई. फ्रेंड्स, दोज ऑफ यू आर लाइव विद अस, आस्क क्वेश्चंस. सो टिपिकली वी डू दिस थिंग दैट वी गिव सम रिवॉर्ड्स टू द बेस्ट क्वेश्चन. और स्पीकर्स ही अनाउंस करते हैं, लेकिन टाइम बचाने के लिए वो राउंड नहीं करेंगे. बट दोज ऑफ यू हैपन टू बी इन अहमदाबाद, आई हैव अ लवली कलेक्शन ऑफ बुक्स. सो दोज हु आस्क अ गुड क्वेश्चन, आपको बुक पढ़ने मिलेगी. आई एम अहमदाबाद से वो पिक कर सकते हो. आपको वापस भी देनी पड़ेगी, तो मैं किसी और को दूंगा. बट दोज हु आस्क गुड क्वेश्चंस, दे गेट सम रिवॉर्ड्स. अभी तो ये रिवॉर्ड दूंगा, लेकिन बाकी भी कोई रिवॉर्ड दूंगा. एंड थैंक यू सो मच नीरज जी. Shailesh ji, if you can just briefly give your introduction and your opening remarks about this broader topic. Shailesh ji.
Thank you, Jatin, and thanks everyone for joining in. Actually, it's a great platform. Actually, when we're talking about MSME, मेरे ख्याल से I think entire country we are emphasizing upon that, and I think it's good to have such platform. Let me talk about myself. My name is Shailesh Srivastava. I'm business head for Big FM, one of the largest private FM operator in the country. We are backed by Reliance, present in 58 towns. We reach out to 40 crore population in India. Close to 3.5 crore people listen to us daily. I've been on this side of business for last 3 years, but essentially a consumer banker. I started with the ICICI, then worked for General Electric, and then moved to telecom, to hospitality, now to media. So I've seen a fair variety of industries, and probably always been a consumer-centric work we have been doing. On specifically on the MSME side, I fairly believe that there is a large gap and large opportunity on communication side, and that's what actually in media also we believed in last 3 years, when we actually because we are present in so many towns and we reach out to so many people. Actually, we started touching base with a lot of small micro entrepreneurs, and we understood their problem. And also actually within the MSME, actually the problem for micro are different and problem for say small are different actually, and that is how we need to see it. So how communication actually can really bridge that gap actually which has been existing, and actually to reach out to critical mass and to in terms of enhancing the brand equity. I think I have some views. Probably we will discuss over the period of time and during this talk. Happy to be on the show and look forward.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shailesh. Vinodji, you are the global guy here. You are live with us from UAE. If you can tell us a little more about you, and you went with Niti Aayog and a lot of other government organizations. Just brief about it.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you very much for inviting me. It's truly a very humble and honor for me to be here. First of all, I want to say great congratulations to the Vyapar Jagat Convention and Awards, who are making such a nice, introduction for the MSME guys. And this is a great, topic which they have discovered. So amazing. Thank you very much. And I'm really happy to be a part of this one. So to introduce myself, I'm Vinod Tiwari. Basically, I'm from Ahmedabad area, and I live. My family is in Ahmedabad, but I live and work in UAE, Abu Dhabi for last around a decade now. And by profession, I'm an engineer. I'm a director of renewable power solutions here. But as a passion, I'm having reading and writing passion. So I'm a best-selling author, and I'm a UAE's #1 entrepreneurship consultant. And apart from that, I work with Niti Aayog as a regional mentor of change for the whole Gujarat state. And I have a mission to create 1 million entrepreneurs in my lifetime. And I'm creating one at a time. So far, I have been able to change so many lives, and I'm really happy to support each one of you. Wherever I can be helpful, I'm really so happy to be part of that. And finally, to the audience, I want to say that there is something special from my side at the end, if only to those people who will stick till the end. Thank you very much.
Awesome. So, okay, of course, we have an author here. So, ask good question. We'll get you get the author signed books. So, one of the topic of this discussion is about legal framework for MSMEs. And we have Siddharth Bhai with us. He is a lawyer himself, and no better than him to talk us about that. Siddharth Bhai, just your introduction and your opening remarks on this.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, all the panelists, senior panelists, and all the viewers, listeners, and participants. First of all, I thank the organizers for inviting me on this panel for this wonderful discussion. MSME, now I am a lawyer, a little bit, so I am a litigation lawyer basically. So I am based out of Mumbai. So I practice in Mumbai High Court. Plus we have several different kinds of litigation, both civil and criminal, which I advise and I handle. Now coming to MSME, it is very important to know about basically when you fundamentally start your any kind of business or work, how the foundations of legal framework ought to be, in terms of documentations, in terms of contracts, in terms of how you would want to manifest your business, in terms of trade. So, and in terms of conditions, so law and legal framework is the basis for any business, starting a business, doing a business, and in case of a dispute also, law is the fundamental thing. So I advise limitedly in these issues. Good afternoon, friends. It will be a pleasure, having a lovely discussion, and I'll take you through certain things. I'll make you aware about how one should be safeguarding, at least minimally, of running a positive business for positive growth. Good afternoon once again to everyone.
Thank you so much, Siddharth ji. And Vishal, पूरा picture बन रहा है MSMEs कैसे आगे बढ़े. And you are like a MSME enterprise representative in this group.
Right.
तो हम आपको कैसे help करें आप आगे बढ़े. You are also part of multiple business networks and where you have mentored a lot of other MSMEs also.
Right.
So just your brief introduction and your opening remarks on this broader topic.
All right. So first of all, thank you very much, Jatin, and congratulations to Vyapar Jagat and Praveen in particular for setting up such a beautiful platform. Good afternoon to all the legends of the industry. I'm pretty new as compared to when I see all of you, with so much of experience behind your back. Well, I am also an engineer, civil engineer, did my graduation. My dad is a real estate developer, worked with him for a few years. And then, always had that fire in the belly to do something of my own and, just left everything and started my own stuff. Well, started with a shared office space, which was probably smaller than 6 feet by 6 feet cabin. I'm extremely proud and equally humble today when I say that I own one of the largest Windows display galleries in the state of Gujarat, and also have a factory unit which is about 7 to 8,000 square feet. So I think one thing which I would like to say to all the MSMEs out here is two things basically. Number one, the clarity of mind. You should have a clear vision of where you want to be. Right, always look for opportunities, especially now. As I was listening to Vinodji backstage, and he said that people outside India are also looking at India and being proud about what India is doing currently. I think the entire world is looking up to us as the land of opportunities, right? With so much being done by RBI and Government of India and organizations like SIDBI and NITI Aayog, the kind of I think the infrastructure that these guys are providing for us to grow, it is brilliant. And of course, I have a lot of more things to share. I think I'll leave it to for the question and answer session. Over to you, Jatin. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Vishal. So I'll have one or two very specific questions for all of you. Neeraj ji, you represent SIDBI. तो MSME में होता है ना, कहीं प्रॉब्लम आता है या कुछ करना है तो बैंक में जाएंगे, पैसे मिल जाएंगे, और कई बार मिलते नहीं है और चैलेंजेस आता है, कई बार वो डॉक्यूमेंट्स नहीं कर सकता है. तो आपके हिसाब से if there are MSMEs who wants to raise money through banks, SIDBI और तो आपके हिसाब से कौन सी गलतियां वो कर लेते हैं और कैसे उनको अप्रोच करना चाहिए उस चीज को?
देखिए अभी क्या हुआ है कि ये वर्ष तो जैसा हम सबको पता है एक अलग ही तरह का, दिस इज एन अनप्रेसिडेंटेड काइंड ऑफ अ सिचुएशन. But even before that, few critical issues that most of the MSMEs have been facing. One is like access to market, access to credit, then technological obsolescence. तो ये कुछ टिपिकल है, आपको एमएसएमई सेगमेंट में चीजें मिलेंगी. Now to ease out the access to credit, a lot of reforms have been undertaken by government also, by RBI also. For instance, if I tell you that पिछले 5-6 वर्षों में जैसे एक बहुत ही आप सभी परिचित होंगे, जैसे प्रधानमंत्री जनधन योजना चलाई गई 2014 में. अब उसका इम्पैक्ट पता नहीं आम जनता तक कितना पहुंचता है, बट द फैक्ट इज a majority of our even units which we call as the informal sector, वो फॉर्मल फाइनेंशियल सेक्टर से बाहर थी. मतलब आम आदमी तो बाहर था ही था, लेकिन हमारी यूनिट्स भी तो इस तरह की योजना लाए तो जिससे कि लास्ट माइल तक जो है बैंक पहुंच पाए. और इस प्रयास में फर्क ये था कि बैंक पहुंच रहा था आपके दरवाजे. आपका PMJDY में आप देखेंगे आंकड़े बहुत ही शानदार हैं. अगर देखेंगे, डिस्पाइट द फैक्ट कि किसकी गवर्नमेंट है क्या है वो महत्वपूर्ण नहीं है हमारे आज की चर्चा के लिए, बट महत्वपूर्ण बात ये है कि उसका देखिए बेनिफिट आज मिल रहा है. आज डायरेक्ट बेनिफिट ट्रांसफर जब गवर्नमेंट कर रही है तो जो हमारा सबसे नीचे का पायदान पे व्यक्ति खड़ा है उसको डायरेक्ट ट्रांसफर्स हो रहे हैं गवर्नमेंट द्वारा. सो दैट इज वन एस्पेक्ट ऑफ द इंक्लूसिव एफर्ट्स बीइंग डन बाय इंस्टीट्यूशंस एंड गवर्नमेंट. सेकेंडली, टू ईज द क्रेडिट, नाउ देयर आर वेरियस चैनल्स. और अभी कोविड के दौरान तो जैसे पूरा एक आत्मनिर्भर पैकेज गवर्नमेंट ने बनाया, 20 लाख करोड़ का पैकेज बनाया गया है, और उसमें से 3 लाख करोड़, आई रिपीट दैट फिगर, 3 लाख करोड़, एक बार की उसके जीरो लिखेंगे तो थोड़ा सा सोचना पड़ेगा. तो 3 लाख का करोड़ जो कि उस 20 लाख का सबसे बड़ा कंपोनेंट है, वो पैकेज बनाया गया है एमएसएमई सेगमेंट्स के लिए. तो उसमें व्यवस्था ये की गई, जो एग्जिस्टिंग बोरोवर्स हैं जो कोविड की वजह से इन विषम परिस्थितियों में जिनका सारा कार्य बाधित हुआ है, बिकॉज रेवेन्यू इनफ्लो रुक गया अचानक से, एब्सोल्यूट लॉकडाउन हो गया, तो कुछ सेल नहीं हो रही, कुछ एक्टिविटी नहीं हो रही. सेल तो छोड़िए, घर की दहलीज नागना मना हो गया था, एक समय ऐसा भी था मई जून के समय में. तो ऐसे में धीमे धीमे करके गवर्नमेंट ने ये योजना निकाली, मई में अनाउंस की थी, और अभी दैट इज नोन एज इमरजेंसी क्रेडिट लाइन गारंटी स्कीम. The beauty of this scheme, apart from the things, because time is short, is कि ये existing borrowers के लिए है on a certain cut-off date, that is 29th of February, and more importantly इसमें कोई additional collateral नहीं देनी पड़ रही है units को, because it is 100% guaranteed by Government of India, subject to certain norms under the scheme. इसके अंतर्गत जो भी सहायता दी जा रही है, और इसका उद्देश्य है to meet the operational liabilities of the existing borrowers. क्योंकि एक विचार सरकार में ये था कि अभी जो यूनिट्स चल रही हैं पहले उनको तो बचा लिया जाए, उनको तो कार्यशील रखे, उनका सर्वाइवल का सवाल खड़ा हो रहा है बहुत. आई एम specifically targeting at the lower of the segment. So this is just one yojana. There are host of others. If time permits, I will.
So Neeraj, just adding on to what you mentioned कि बहुत सारी स्कीम्स है गवर्नमेंट की और एमएसएमई कई बार वो लोग स्कीम्स अवेल नहीं कर पाते.
जी जी.
रीजन कुछ भी हो सकता है. तो आपका सजेशन क्या होगा कि अगर ऐसी चीजों का ध्यान रखें तो देयर आर वेरी हाई चांसेस कि उनको स्कीम का सपोर्ट मिल पाए.
इसमें देखिए सबसे महत्वपूर्ण बात ये, जो भी हमारे एंटरप्रेन्योर्स हैं जो सुन रहे हैं और जो नहीं सुन रहे हैं वो आपके माध्यम से सुन सकेंगे कि गोइंग डिजिटल, यूजिंग टेक्नोलॉजी इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. बिकॉज आई टेल यू, जो आत्मनिर्भर पैकेज बना है बॉस, उसमें देयर वर 5 पिलर्स ऑफ, if we may categorize them like, of that package. So one of the 5 packages was like technology, use of technology, apart from other 5 pillars में से जो बाकी 4 हैं वो अलग थे, like demography was there, economy, infrastructure, like that. तो टेक्नोलॉजी में इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ कि बहुत सी इनिशिएटिव्स हो रहे हैं. आई विल वंस अगेन इलस्ट्रेट दैट बाय वन ऑफ द इनिशिएटिव्स. अभी PSB 59 करके एक पोर्टल गवर्नमेंट ने, इनफैक्ट SIDBI हैज लेड दैट. It is a consortium of 5 banks. SIDBI is the leader in that. It is driven by DFS, that is Department of Financial Service, Government of India. अभी पिछले हाल में ही समय में बनाया गया. तो PSB 59 में क्या फायदा है सर, कि कोई एंटरप्रेन्योर अपने घर के कंफर्ट में, अपनी ऑफिस की कंफर्ट में ऑनलाइन जाके उसमें लॉगिन करेगा और अपने कुछ डॉक्यूमेंट्स वो मांगता है, वो डॉक्यूमेंट्स भी वो फेच करेगा. जैसे आपका ITR चाहिए लास्ट 3 वर्ष का, तो यू गिव योर लॉगिन ID पासवर्ड एंड वो ऑटोमेटिकली सिस्टम ड्रिवन है. तो उससे क्या है, उसका 59 का महत्व बता दूं कि 59 मिनट्स में इन प्रिंसिपल आपको ये पता लग जाता है आप एलिजिबल है कि नहीं है. नंबर 1, दैट इज नॉट एन सैंक्शन, प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड. दैट गिव्स यू एन आइडिया कि आप इन प्रिंसिपल एलिजिबल है कि नहीं. तो आपको कहीं भागना दौड़ना नहीं है. जस्ट कंपेयर दिस विद कि एक एंटरप्रेन्योर है, मान लीजिए जतिन जी भाई है हमारे, इनको चाहिए ऋण. तो अब ये अगर फिजिकली ये सुविधा ना हो तो आप 10 बैंकों के दरवाजे जाओगे, कितना टाइम, एक बैंक में हो सकता है आपका 2 घंटा लग जाए. तो 10 बैंक के लिए यू नीड एटलीस्ट 24 आवर्स.
सही बात है
ना. इसमें आप घर में बैठे ये डिसाइड कर लेते हैं. सेकेंडली, इसमें अगर आपको एलिजिबिलिटी आती है, इन प्रिंसिपल सैंक्शन वहां दिखाता है, तो यू हैव दी काइंड ऑफ, इट इज अ प्राइस डिस्कवरी मैकेनिज्म, ऑल्सो बैंक डिस्कवरी मैकेनिज्म, इन द सेंस कि यू आर एज अ कस्टमर given the right to choose the bank of your choice, which is offering maybe the best interest rate or maybe slightly higher, but then it is convenient to you because आपकी यूनिट के पास है या आप जहां रह रहे हैं वहां. तो इस तरह की सुविधाएं आ रही हैं और इसको हम लोग रिफाइन भी करते जाते हैं जैसे जैसे फीडबैक आता है. तो ये वंस अगेन दिस इज जस्ट वन इनिशिएटिव आई हैव शेयर्ड विद यू.
जी, I'll move on to the next question. I would want to ask you a question on that. आपने जो बोला उसी से आगे रिलेटेड, शैलेश जी, MSMEs के लिए बहुत सारी ग्रोथ अपॉर्चुनिटीज होती है और एक कई बार होता है ना कि बड़ी ब्रांड नहीं बन पाती, और ब्रांड बनाना, कम्युनिकेट अपने ऑफरिंग के बारे में, रीच आउट करना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है. तो आप क्या व्हाट आर योर एक्सपीरियंसेस, व्हाट वुड बी योर एडवाइस टू द MSMEs who would be listening to this conversation?
See, I'll just take a step back and I'll just tell you that why communication is important. Say, मैं कई बार ये एनालॉजी यूज करता हूँ कि कोविड वी ऑल हैव गॉन थ्रू द 4 फेज ऑफ cry, why, try, fly, right? We all cried in the beginning, and then obviously we were curious what is happening, why is it happening, and then obviously we tried, and then I think a lot of us actually are flying back, right? So I think ये जो analogy है, I think it is equally applicable for our life also, and it is equally applicable for the life of an MSME entrepreneur also, right? There are 2 ways to see to it, and I will give you an example. When Nirmala Sitharaman announced 20 lakh package, actually a lot of people actually confused it with the stimulus. It was not stimulus, it is a reform actually, right? Again, that's a problem of communication, because 50% of people actually will take it as a reform, 50% of people will take it as a stimulus. Now the 3 lakh crore actually, which was designed for MSME, again there was a term called, say, moratorium, right? Morat, right? Let me tell you again, there is a problem with communication, because moratorium is not an Indian word, it's a Latin word, and it only means that obviously you're liable to pay, but yeah, there is some flexibility in terms of tenure you get actually. But frankly, if you go to ground and actually check out with people, they will assume कि ये कर्ज माफी है, लोन की माफी है, या EMI माफ कर दी गई है, Right. So I think communication plays a great role. And I can tell you that 60% people still believe that their loan have been waived off this year. Right. Their EMIs have been waived off. I think that's a very fundamental to communication. Now, coming back to your question of MSME, and why I gave this heads up, because it's important to understand the criticality of a communication, right? There are two examples which we have seen in recent past. One is Zara and another is Burger King. Burger King is obviously getting listed tomorrow, right? A 10-year-old story in India from foreign land. Zara is a foreign story, again 10-year-old. And they have created such an empire which actually have put them into the league where they can list their share in Indian equity market, right? Unfortunately, why this is not the story for our own people? We have great stories, lovely professionals, R.R. Kabil, Adani, a lot of stories, Ghadi, a lot of people who have come from smaller markets, smaller cities. I'm not talking about Delhi and Bombay. I'm talking about real Bharat actually, where these stories emerge. But the fact remains, unless you communicate. See, if I go to, and I had written somewhere that, a few days back when Sandeep Kataria became Bata Global CEO, and I had written that, I think up to certain age in my life, actually, I assumed that Bata was an Indian brand.
Yes.
Right, while it is not. Right, up to certain age, I assumed that the Maggi was an Indian brand, while it is not. Right, I think what is very fundamental to growth is how you brand yourself, how you communicate to people. See, people go to buy. People don't go to buy an Indian product or international product. Indians are price sensitive. They need to be communicated. It's your own story. It's your own brand. And if it is your brand and I am giving a equally good quality, the way probably any foreign player or any foreign operator would give, I think people would be willing to buy. I think it is just a matter of establishing that bridge of communication, irrespective of what you do. Whether you do, outdoor marketing, whether you do outdoor communication, whether you do paper advertising, whether you do radio, whether you do leaflet, door-to-door distribution, doesn't matter. I'm only talking about communication, where I see the apart. See, if you want to leverage the opportunity, you need to brand yourself. That's very, very critical. If you are assuming that you will start the business with say 1,000 rupee bus and your first month's sale will be 10,000, probably you have to assume that you have to spend 800 rupee out of that 10,000 just to make sure that you're reaching out to critical mass. And that's a very fundamental, because we all feel that when we grow, when we reach to certain stage, probably we will start communicating. I think again, that's where most of the big people have big wallet, but obviously they also have started somewhere, right? They were also very, very small some point in time, whether it's a Burger King or Bata story for that matter, right? They also started somewhere from scratch. I think very, very important, and we all have seen that farmer will be seen that now government is now trying a lot actually to communicate to people that why it is favorable, not favorable. So I'm not get into politics of that, but one thing is for sure that communication was a problem, and a lot of people actually misunderstood the bill and a lot of clauses also. I think communication is very, and especially in the time we are living in, actually, we cannot get away from that. Because you're not only competing, actually, you are also a part of that group and that critical mass where the consumption of content and consumption of a brand as an image has become very, very critical. Because footfall is important. People coming to your shop, people coming to your door is very, very critical. And obviously it becomes a part of product quality, service, and many other things, which obviously you have to ensure as a businessman. You have to ensure that it becomes a long-term relationship. But I think that communication really need to be bridged, and I think no better time than this, when the entire world actually has become a global village in terms of social media and how we are spending our life. People are spending 3.5 hours on social media daily. Good, bad, ugly, that's a different debate. The fact remains that is how world is moving. And the way world is moving, we need to go along.
Thank you so much, Shailaji. I'll move on to, in extension of that, Siddharthji, there are a lot of MSMEs, they grow and then they realize कि legally कुछ चीजों का ध्यान नहीं रखा था.
Correct.
कई बार पता होता है कि ऐसे कर सकते हैं, लेकिन वो डर लगता है यार कि सर्टिफिकेशन चाहिए कि नहीं चाहिए. वो बहुत बड़ी टास्क लगता है. तो आपके हिसाब से ना, what are the obvious mistakes people end up making? और वो क्या करते हैं they get this legal part of their business right?
Correct.
Got it.
So what Shailesh ji said is absolutely right. I mean, he spoke and he emphasized about branding. So branding is, of course, very, very important, necessary, which Shailesh ji, I completely agree to him what he said. Now, what I personally would feel is the foundation of any business is very, very important. The constitution and the framework of any work or business is very, very important, whether big or small. All right. So when you start a work or start a business, its proper registrations are very, very important. Whether you enter into a partnership, whether you make a private limited company, whether you form an LLP. So the right documentation has to be very, very initially at an initial stage, very, very important for any kind of a setup or any kind of a business. Now, coming back to other registrations, there are trademark registrations for branding. So a person needs an local, national, local trademark. Plus, if you are having business overseas, then you need an international trademark. If you have international trademark, international copyright, or if you are into some kind of some other side of the work, you may have certain patents which are necessary and very, very important. So these are the basic things which everyone needs to keep it in mind. So this is when you are starting at the inception. So this is very, very important. Then comes your when you're actually you are trying to do a trade, or you are trying to get into some kind of a association or a relationship with any kind of a organization or a company. So you're doing tie-ups. So at that point of time, certain kind of contracts and how the contracts are drafted, how contracts are made, spelled out, what are the certain things which you take up in the contracts. So they need to be systematically be defined, and they need to be, if required, if necessary, if they are registered. So then what happens is that becomes an enforceable document, even in cases of some kind of a breaches happening in future. So that document can be enforced under any governance of maybe an Indian law or maybe law abroad. So those are, if those documentations are done, then what happens is you tend to have a very, very systematic, line of work and business, and nobody will perhaps be able to, sort of take you for a ride. And even if certain breaches are there, there's certain financial hurdles which come. So then under specific performance, you can take the matter to the court also. We pray and wish that those times don't come. But if your documentations are set on the right lines, so then you feel rest assured how to drive your car, how the business goes automatically. And even what happens is, even when you're doing business, even locally, even the times have changed. We are in a digital age. So when you are, having systematic, layout framework about your work, the other side, the other counterpart knows that you are a professional person. You mean business. So the person will act and behave with you in a systematic way and format. And reiterating that, as I said, if you are entering into any kind of a trade, so if you are entering into any kind of a contract, there are certain clauses which are again important, which are based on certain times of the way you want to deliver things, deliver the transaction, its governance. And also very important is the arbitration conditions which you lay in that document, so that in case of any kind of a legal issue happening, then you can enforce that, and you can bring back, and you can save up a lot of money if your transactions or if your things are on a certain level or a format. So I would emphasize, first thing is that your foundation has to be proper, correct, in a systematic way. It has to be registered vis-a-vis certain licenses, vis-a-vis certain trademarks, copyright, patents, on the right lines. And if you're entering into any kind of contracts, you ensure that you understand what you are doing. You then sign it, and certain condition will have to be time bound and systematically spelled out, so that your business remains on the right line, and your growth is very.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Siddharth.
Yeah, I would right now only would keep it at this level, and I will wait for the questions, whatever questions they are there.
Yep.
From the.
Thank you so much, Siddharth ji. An extension of that, Vinod ji, बहुत सारी बातें होती है कि there are business opportunities you can take, बहुत सारा support मिलता है. But sometimes individuals, they have to scale themselves. So how do you become a better leader so that you can capture those support or opportunities? And there is a lot of talk about mentality. So आपके हिसाब से what are the things that an entrepreneur should take care of so that individually they get better leader or better entrepreneur, so that they can grow faster? Vinod ji.
Fantastic. It's a nice, really good question, Jatin ji. So let me start this thing, with a story, small story. कि there was a celebration going on और वहां पर एक आदमी गुब्बारे बेच रहा था, गुब्बारे जिसमें गैस भरी हुई थी, और वो गुब्बारे वो आदमी कुछ मार्केटिंग के लिए कुछ देर में एक एक गुब्बारा छोड़ता था। तो वो गुब्बारा जैसे ही छोड़ता था और वो ऊपर चला जाता था, तो वहां पर एक बड़ा उत्सुक सा बच्चा था, वो आकर के उस गुब्बारे वाले से पूछता है कि आपने ये जो गुब्बारे छोड़े ये ऊपर जा रहे हैं, तो क्या ये काले कलर का गुब्बारा भी ऊपर जाएगा? उसने कहा हाँ, काले कलर का भी जाएगा। फिर आफ्टर सम टाइम ही अगेन वेरी मच क्यूरी थोड़ा सा बड़ा परेशान सा था, कहता है ये रेड कलर वाला भी जाएगा क्या? तो वो उसे समझ में आया, वो नीचे बैठ करके उससे बच्चे से बोलता है कि बेटा ये कलर की वजह से ऊपर नहीं जाता, साइज की वजह से ऊपर नहीं जाता, इसके अंदर जो गैस भरी है वो उसे ऊपर ले जाती है, और वो गैस है एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप माइंडसेट। एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप माइंडसेट। मुझे बड़ी गुस्सा आती है, मैं मतलब अभी शैलेश जी ने जो बात बोली और वकील साहब ने जो बात बोली, ये बिल्कुल सही है। जब मैं यहाँ पर दुबई मॉल में जाता हूं तो आप बिलीव नहीं करेंगे, मुझे शर्म के साथ कहना पड़ता है, एक भी भारत का ब्रांड वहां पर नहीं है, एक भी भारत का ब्रांड नहीं है। दोस्तों, एप्पल के शोरूम यूएई के अंदर में, इतनी छोटी सी कंट्री के अंदर में 3 एप्पल के शोरूम हैं, लेकिन पूरे इंडिया में एक भी एप्पल का शोरूम नहीं है, सारे रीसेलर्स हैं। क्यों नहीं गूगल का जन्म भारत में होता? क्यों नहीं एप्पल भारत में बनता? क्यों नहीं फेसबुक? क्यों नहीं ज़ारा, जैसा शैलेश जी ने बताया? सिर्फ माइंडसेट। देखिए, मैं यहाँ पे 3 मूल मंत्र देना चाहता हूं सभी लोगों के लिए, एंड आई एम टेलिंग यू दिस इज द बेस्ट ऑफ द बेस्ट टाइम। हमको अपने अंदर के खिड़की दरवाजे खोलने हैं। सरकार की तरफ तो बहुत देख लिया और सरकार ने जो करना था वो कर लिया, और सरकार जो कर रही है वो कर रही है। ठीक है, सरकार के भरोसे बैठे रहोगे तो भारत ऐसा ही रहेगा। इसलिए स्टार्ट थिंकिंग व्हाट यू कैन डू। आई एम टेलिंग यू दिस टाइम इंडिया इज द फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग इकोनॉमी इन द होल वर्ल्ड, एंड लास्ट हाफ डिकेड इट वाज अ ग्रेट स्टेबल इकोनॉमिक ग्रोथ, and that was a steady growth, I should say. Anyways, my मूल मंत्रा, I want to give 3 मूल मंत्रास, ठीक है, और ये मूल मंत्रा रिलेट करते हुए हैं आत्मनिर्भर भारत अभियान। ओके, शायद प्रधानमंत्री जी को आकर के स्टेज से उतर करके नीचे लोगों को बोलना पड़ा, जगाना पड़ा कि भैया थिंक ग्लोबल, थिंक ग्लोबल। तो मेरा पहला मूल मंत्र है थिंक ग्लोबल, एक्ट लोकल। ओके, आपकी शरीर, बॉडी अहमदाबाद में है, दिल्ली में है, बॉम्बे में है, गुजरात में है, किधर भी है, डोंट वरी, बट मेंटली थिंक ग्लोबल। अपना दिमाग का साइज बढ़ाइए। आपका व्यापार क्षेत्र सिर्फ भारत नहीं बल्कि दुनिया होना चाहिए, so expose it, till that level. Second मूल mantra I want to give, that this is the time to go from offline to online. This is the मूल mantra, offline to online. This is the requirement. ये requirement आफ्टर कोरोना नहीं थी, ये बिफोर कोरोना 10 साल पहले से थी, लेकिन अब तो मजबूरी बन गई है। लेकिन अभी भी यदि हम ढंग से ऑफलाइन टू ऑनलाइन जाते हैं, ब्रांडिंग करते हैं, कम्युनिकेशन करते हैं, लीगल फ्रेमवर्क को लेके चलते हैं, तो बिलीव मी, इन द नेक्स्ट डिकेड वी कुड बी द वर्ल्ड नंबर 1 इकोनॉमी। आई डोंट हैव एनी डाउट, Third thing I want to tell, so first thing was think global, act local. Second thing is offline to online, and third thing I want to say, innovative ideas. Create innovative ideas. Think out of the box. Don't be like a कुएं का मेंढक कि आप वही सब कुछ देख रहे हो जो अगल वाला और बगल वाला है। आप पूरे वर्ल्ड की केस स्टडीज कीजिए, आप बाहर जाकर के देखिए किस तरीके से लोग नए नए स्टार्टअप्स ला रहे हैं, एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप ला रहे हैं। And I want to encourage each one of you who are listening to come up. There is a huge opportunity available, and India is under a development stage, and we Indians are just amazing, just great. We can do anything.
Awesome. It's 2:48. We'll finish in another 8-9 minutes. I'll have one more question for Vishal, and then there are a few rapid fire questions I want to ask all of you. Vishal, आपने बताया कि you started small, but you are able to scale up really well. As a founder of an enterprise, आपके हिसाब से कौन सी 1-2 चीज होगी जिसकी वजह से आप स्केल कर पाए?
I think one of the things that I want to say is already been covered by Vinod ji in a way, that it's your clarity of mind. आपका mindset. See, I'll tell you, the restriction only happens in your mind, right? I mean, a lot of time you will hear people saying कि ये market saturated है, वो market saturated है. Market कभी saturated नहीं होता. It's only the mindset of an entrepreneur. If that's saturated, you will never be able to grow, right? One of the most important parameters what I see as a growth for any organization is people involved along with you. You alone cannot do anything, right? आज ऐसा है, honestly speaking, as Sir was saying that go global, think global, right? Now to think global, you have to hire people at 2 lakh rupees salary a month, right? Today we are thinking about hiring somebody at 15,000 and thinking that he will take our company global. That is never going to happen, right? So people play a very important role. And I'll again relate this to what Shailesh ji mentioned about communication and the importance of communication. Let me tell you this. Sir, आप बता रहे थे कि बाहर communication कितना ज़रूरी है in terms of your branding and people should know about your brand. I think 2 more communications are equally or maybe more important is your communication with your team, right? अगर आपके यहाँ पर vision है और वहीं पर आपने रहने दिया, तो you're never going to grow, right? You have to share your vision and your goals with the team, and then let them drive. You just be a facilitator. Today I give you this space, I give you internet connection, I give you my connections, and let us drive together, right? And most important communication is your communication with yourself. Okay, as an owner, as a businessman, I think I need more of an intuitive intelligence than the book intelligence, right? I have a team. I have the team of experts who are working on the technology front. As an individual, I think it's more about my gut feeling. As Sir was talking about going global, let me tell you, there are a lot of MNCs who are now entering India, right? Because of the entire manufacturing hub might shift to India pretty soon, right? You have to be ready for it, right? I remember I was in my 2nd year of business existence, and there was this company from US, 128-year-old company from US. They approached us to become their channel partners. I was just in the 2nd year of my business existence, right? They visited one of our stalls in the exhibition, and the kind of show that we put up, they wanted us to become their channel partners. And then when I read their history, in 8 years in Gujarat, they couldn't sell a single window, not even 1 square feet in 8 years, right? 128-year-old company. And the first order that we gave them was about 78 lakhs, right? What I'm trying to say here is you always have to look for opportunities and at the same time be ready for the opportunity, right? Because as Tiwari just mentioned, right, that there are a lot of opportunities, especially for India, and people from foreign countries are looking up to us. So they might visit us anytime, right? And I think as far as technology is concerned, it has become very important, very important. If you are not online right now, that means you're not existing. Okay, if Google cannot find you, you do not exist. You've never taken birth on this earth, right? And let me tell you, during the time of pandemic, I was just giving a thought process to this. Consider this 3 as 3 different business models which I was going through during the pandemic. Number 1 way was the traditional way, wherein you as a customer used to visit the grocery store and to the Levi's store and buy stuff. That was a traditional way. Second way is when business is now reaching out to you. You talk about Uber, you talk about Zomato, you talk about Swiggy. They are reaching out to your doorstep. And now imagine the scale at which these guys are working. And the third and the most important, wherein technology comes into picture, when you talk about Netflix, you talk about Amazon Prime, you talk about Instagram and Facebook, they're reaching out to your bedrooms. Now imagine the kind of money that these guys are making, right? So if you are able to reach to the bedroom of the customer, you win. Okay, there's absolutely no competition there. Right? Over to you, Jatin.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Vishal. We have like 4 or 5 minutes. So I want to run through 1 or 2 rounds. So basically, more like a rapid fire. You can give 1 or 2 word answers to it. So we'll start with Vishal this time.
Sure.
Vishal, what kind of sectors or the types of MSMEs or industries you see could grow really well in the next 3 to 5 years?
I think right now, education technology and medical and AI ML, I would say, that's where the future lies. You as quickly as you can get on with this, I think this is the fastest growing industry in the coming decade, probably.
Yeah, Vinodji, you just name those things and I'll move on to the next round. So we're going to do a couple of such rounds. Vinod, according to you, what kind of sectors or the kinds of industries will go really well?
So I believe the digital technology is going very fast right now. So the software industry and I believe the education industry, these 2 industries. Thank you.
Okay. Siddharthi?
I feel, of course, because of COVID times, the pharma and the car industry would boom.
Okay. Shailesh ji?
Education and healthcare.
Okay. And Neeraj ji?
Was I would put in 26 sectors identified by the Kamath committee.
Yes.
Add to that healthcare sector, and add to that, हो सकता है आप लोग नहीं सहमत हो, that is tourism, which has been worst hit by the COVID. But I tell you, जिस समय आपको छूट मिल जाएगी जतिन जी निकलने की ना,
सही बात है.
आप बुकिंग करोगे, भागोगे, people kind of pent up demand will drive that sector. You see what has just a minute I will add what has happened कि गवर्नमेंट आरबीआई सब संस्थाओं ने सप्लाई साइड कंस्ट्रेंट्स को तो काफी एड्रेस किया है. लिक्विडिटी का आज इतना बड़ा इशू नहीं होगा शायद, आंकड़े अभी इमीडिएटली नहीं है, बट लिक्विडिटी इज प्रीटी गुड. We are facing a demand side constraint right now. Be it pent up demand, be it subdued demand, be it restricted demand, but the demand side needs to be opened up, but that will happen only once you are able to open up because of this COVID thing.
Well
Thank
said.
you. Thank you.
Well said, sir. We want to finish in just a couple of minutes, but I'll open this up. Anyone in the panel would want to ask a question to any other panelist, but it has to be rapid fire type of question.
Yeah, sir.
Just one line answer, so that we can do a couple of rounds.
Quick question for Vinod ji, sir. You are an author of a best-selling book. What's the name of the book? I would love to read
That's a good question. The book name is From Dreaming to Achieving in Life.
Lovely.
Okay.
Dreaming to achieving, that's it.
विशाल, विनोद जी, पैनलिस्ट को कुछ गिफ्ट करोगे बुक?
ऑटोग्राफ के साथ.
Absolutely.
Team can actually buy it and gift to the panelists.
पैनलिस्ट को तो बुक भेज दीजिएगा, थोड़ा ऑफलाइन रख दीजिएगा.
अहो भाग्य. I will definitely.
If you're listening this, you have a task. Anyone of you would want to take this up, rapid fire type of a question, and one yes, Neeraj ji.
जतिन जी, आई वुड जस्ट लाइक टू एड, स्पेशली शाह साहब ने, हमारे वकील साहब ने जो बात बोली थी, उसमें एक रिसेंट चेंज है विच आई फील शुड बी शेयर्ड एंड स्प्रेड अराउंड, कि हमारे यहाँ अभी तक क्या था, ट्रेडिशनली एमएसएमईज वर डिफाइंड ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट इन प्लांट एंड मशीनरी, ओके, द स्मॉल मीडियम एंड माइक्रो एंटरप्राइजेस. नाउ वेरी रिसेंटली गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया विद इफेक्ट फ्रॉम July 1, 2020 हैज changed that criteria. It has broadened the scope under MSMED Act. Now there are two criteria for defining small, medium, and micro enterprises. The two criteria are investment in plant and machinery, number one, and second is the turnover thing.
Okay.
So that is, I'm just sharing this from the point of view of our attendees and participants. So now, and just given the, if you go about the scope की कितना दायरा बढ़ गया है, कितने यूनिट्स जो पहले MSME नहीं आते थे अब हो जाएंगे, तो माइक्रो के लिए उन्होंने लिमिट इन्वेस्टमेंट इन प्लांट एंड मशीनरी बढ़ा के 1 करोड़ तक कर दी है, जो 25 लाख हुआ करती थी, और उसके साथ करस्पॉन्डिंग टर्नओवर 5 करोड़ तक है. ठीक है. देन फॉर अ स्मॉल एंटरप्राइज द इन्वेस्टमेंट सीलिंग इन प्लांट एंड मशीनरी इज नाउ 10 crores. 10 crores for a small enterprise, please imagine. And the turnover criteria is now rupees 50 crores. Okay. Then similarly for medium enterprises, this investment ceiling has gone up to above 50 crores, number one, and the investment that turnover is 250 crores. So you see कि 250 करोड़ तक की टर्नओवर की वाली इकाई एमएसएमई क्षेत्र में आ सकती है. धन्यवाद बहुत बहुत सर.
And all of you, there would be a lot of people who would want to reach out to you for some sort of a guidance or a mentorship. So Neeraj ji, how can people reach out to you, or which is the best way to approach you?
सर मेरा फोन नंबर आपके पास है, मेरा ईमेल आईडी आपके पास है, प्लीज सर्कुलेट दैट.
एकदम हैंड्स ऑन अप्रोच है सर का.
जी 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 जी.
एंड शैलेश जी, एंड इन दैट कॉन्टेक्स्ट टिपिकली बहुत सारे सपोर्ट अवेलेबल होता है, बहुत सारे एमएसएमई स्ट्रगल करते हैं, लेकिन वो एक स्टेप नहीं ले पाते अप्रोच करने का. तो समटाइम्स दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. शैलेश जी, एक तो आप अपना बताइए कि आप हाउ कैन पीपल रीच आउट टू यू, लेकिन नीरज जी ने स्टैंडर्ड सेट कर दिया है तो आपको वो मैच ही करना पड़ेगा.
नहीं बिल्कुल, नीरज जी का ये है कि फोन नंबर और ईमेल आईडी है, बिल्कुल भी यू कैन रीच आउट टू अस. वी आर डूइंग लॉट ऑफ स्टफ फॉर एमएसएमई इन बिग एफएम आल्सो, सो प्रोबब्ली वी कैन आल्सो पार्टनर. एक मैं बस चीज लास्ट एक बोलूंगा, 30 सेकंड लूंगा कि अहमदाबाद की पॉपुलेशन 80 लाख है, पूरी यूएई की पॉपुलेशन 1 करोड़ है, और लखनऊ और कानपुर की जो पॉपुलेशन है वो सिंगापुर से ज्यादा है. सी वी आर वेरी ब्लेस्ड टू बी इन इंडिया. हिंदुस्तान में रहना, हिंदुस्तान में काम करना बहुत ब्लेसिंग है, क्योंकि हमारे पास डेमोग्राफिक डिविडेंड है पॉपुलेशन के फॉर्म में. जो भी आप करना चाहते हैं, डोंट गेट हैसल्ड कि शायद एजुकेशन ज्यादा ग्रो कर रहा है या हेल्थ केयर ज्यादा ग्रो. जो भी आप करना चाहिए, इफ यू हैव अ क्लैरिटी ऑफ थॉट and if you are assured that you are going to do it now, This is the best time actually, and we are blessed to be in the country where so much of advantage is there around us actually. Don't look at government all the time कि subsidy मिले जब तक कि कुछ मुझे exemption tax exemption नहीं मिलेगा मैं start नहीं करेंगे. Don't get into that mindset. If this is the right time, start. Take small steps. Right, wait for, you need not to be unnecessarily and obscenely aggressive and ambitious also. Just take a right steps into right direction. India has enough to offer for everyone.
Awesome. 2:59 we want to finish at 3 क्योंकि पिंकी बहन भी आ गए, वरना finish नहीं करेंगे तो ऑटोमेटिक ही निकाल देंगे मुझे. सिद्धार्थ भाई, how can people reach out to you?
Yeah, so जो भी करे वो सोच समझ के करे, पढ़ लिख कर करे, और आप समझिए जो भी आप करना चाहते हैं वो आप उसको आप समझिए, और उसको आफ्टर अंडरस्टैंडिंग, समझने के बाद उसका सिस्टमैटिक उसका पेपर के ऊपर जो आकलन होना चाहिए, उसका जो मैनिफेस्टेशन है वो ज्यादा बेहतर होगा.
Awesome. और ये टॉपिक भी ऐसा है और हमारे पैनलिस्ट का एक्सपीरियंस ऐसा है कि we could have discussed for much longer. लेकिन जो वीडियो देख रहे हैं और अभी लाइव और आपको कोई क्वेश्चन है तो यू कैन आस्क ऑन ट्विटर और ऑन व्हाट्सएप. तो एटलीस्ट वो लाइव नहीं आया लेकिन आपको 2 मिनट का रिकॉर्डिंग करके भेज सकते हैं अब उनका ओपिनियन. Vinod ji, how can people reach out to you?
Yeah, Jatin ji, people can reach out me if they will Google me at IAM Vinod Tiwari. So my all multimedia, social medias would be there. They can reach out me. And secondly, I want to congratulate all the nominees who are working very hard to get the award. I want to congratulate and give the best wishes to all of them. And definitely, I want to say great big thanks to Jatin who have energetically hosted this program very well. फैंटास्टिक जतिन भाई, बहुत बढ़िया आपने होस्ट किया. थैंक यू सो मच.
थैंक यू सो मच. विशाल, ये होता है ना, मैच होता है, फाइनल डेथ ओवर में लास्ट बॉल है, आपको 6 मारनी है. And once you finish, Pinky Ben will take over this panel. Yes, Vishal. You are like, how should people approach you? And you are just last closing remarks.
Okay, so of course we're talking about being online and a lot of things. I can even easily reach out to me on Instagram. As the name says, Vishal Gunani is my name on Instagram as well. So I'll be more than happy to connect with all of you. And my closing remarks would be, as Shailesh rightly mentioned, that this is the right time. Just go out and play your game. Right? The entire world is your playground. Just go out there and play. And I recently happened to meet one of the owners of the Unicorns for startup, and I was sharing my new edtech idea with him, and he said, Vishal, the only risk that you have is not doing anything about it. And this thought is gonna stay with me for a lifetime. I mean, the best line I've ever heard is not doing anything about it is the biggest risk that you can take in your life. So go out there and play. And thank you very much, Jatin. You have been a wonderful host. A lot to learn from you on this front, and wonderfully moderated, Jatin.
Thank you so much, everyone. बहुत सारा डिस्कशन करना था, लेकिन व्यापार जगत का सेकंड एडिशन में probably we can take that up.